Yo, man, it's got to be that real hip-hop feel, man. Get these levels right. All right, something like...
You will now go back to when rap music had hard beats, when it was called hip-hop.
Live in the Cipher! Oh, Wednesday night, gotta get it right. Live in the Cipher, chills on the mic. You got cash, I'm worth it, pay me. You can't outfox me, so say that for Jamie. BKS1radio.com. Hot like fire, kids, so ring the alarm. Got the industry corner with our own damn opinions. No Serato, it's authentic. When late night is spinning, the truth, the real. Hip-hop ain't dead, and if it was, we resurrected it. It's back to the essence, the bare essential. Storm Norm is the leader, we call him the general. Smooth P and Ghost, we rate and review. So if you're scared to spit the 16, don't come through. Ooh! Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Represent the real hip-hop. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the hottest hip-hop show on the net, live in the Cipher, baby. You got my man, Chill Mr. Keep It Real, Ladies Love, Smooth P, Short Fuse, DJ Late Night, and your man, Storm Norm the General, on BKS1Radio.com, where we represent the real hip-hop.
What's good, what's good? What's going on, beautiful people? Another Wednesday night.
Yes.
Live in the Cipher, baby. You already know what it is. It's your man DJ Storm Norm the General. I'm here with the squad. My team, the crew.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's start it off and introduce yourself, my brother.
They call me the ladies love Smooth P in the building.
Smooth P in the building. Yes. Mr. AKA himself.
Short Fuse, aka the Ghost.
Short Fuse. Yes. I know you at. You know where you at.
And the one in the middle with the fisherman hat, they call him Storm Norm, the General.
Yes. Salute, peace and blessings.
Peace.
Man on man. Shout out to everybody, man. We on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. We on Twitch. We everywhere, man. We on Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Peace and blessings. Shout out to Jay and Benjamin. Shout out to Tony Prayer. Shout out to Nina Dunn. Shout out to Kimberly Cooper, Kim Coop. Tiffany Daniels Johnson. We're going to talk about a lot tonight. A lot's been going on in entertainment, man. A lot's been going on in entertainment. It's been crazy. People getting sensitive as hell.
Voice.
People getting sensitive as hell. You can't joke. You can't play no more. It's getting real in the field, man.
Sponge cake.
It's getting real in the field. You know, we're going to take it right to one of the things that's been going on. So y'all heard Cardi B got rid of her Instagram account.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
She got rid of her Twitter account.
Yeah.
All because people was coming at her. Now, the reason why people was coming at Cardi B, to me, it's a dumb reason.
Yeah.
They was coming at her just because she did not appear at the Grammys. Yes, she did not appear at the Grammys. So they came at her. And they came at her hard. But here's the thing. She don't have to come to the Grammys if she don't want to.
I was about to say.
She don't have to come to the Grammys. So let me tell y'all just how this escalated. Mm-hmm. And I need y'all to be honest with us and tell us if Cardi B was right, wrong, whatever. All right. So I told y'all the reason why she didn't go to the Grammys. She just didn't. She didn't want to go. She didn't feel as though she needed to be there. So, you know, it started off with fans tweeting at Cardi B. And one fan said, "Your job is literally music, and it's just like you don't care about, it's just like you don't care about it anymore. You've been saying you have an album on the way since 2019. Girl, please." So they was mad. All right? So Cardi's response to that was,
I love it.
Suck D and go do some homework. The fuck.
I love Cardi.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that yourself. Said B, suck D, and go do some homework. The F. All right.
I love it.
So
I'm
now.
Clap that up. I'm going to clap that up.
You clapping that up?
Yeah, I'm clapping
All
that up.
right, keep clapping.
Clapping up for Cardi.
I just don't. And before I go into the other ones, I got the other ones too. I'm going to show.
Okay.
As well. So here's another one. This is from Julia on Twitter. Julia said, "I bet your son wouldn't like for you to be on your ass while teasing us fans and not ever dropping music."
Wow.
Damn, sensitive fans. So Cardi B's response was, "I hope your moms die."
Oh, wow.
No, she
no,
bugging.
Cardi, you can't do that. No.
Cardi B's response was, "I hope your moms die." And let me get through the last one, Jeff. I see. All right, so here go another comment from a fan. "Lazy asshole, get up and get to work." This is what somebody said to Cardi B. So Cardi said, "Drink acid with your ugly ass."
Wow.
Now, let's keep it 100. And you got something you wanted to add?
No, I was going to just see what Cardi was saying.
All right. So now, where we at with this, man, is y'all think Cardi was wrong for responding the way she did? I'm going to start off with Jeff because I know P is a little bit more vocal.
Yeah, she's way wrong for the way she responded. First of all, to tell the girl B, go sit down and do homework, so that means you're assuming that she's probably either in school still, high school or whatever, because you know your fans are young. Fans always believe that you owe them something because they just fans. They want to hear your music and stuff like that. And she just don't reply. You ain't got to reply. And I saw one thing she said. She said, "I'm deleting my Twitter, but oh God, I hate this effing dumb fan base."
Oh, wow. Wow.
They're the reason that you were successful.
Wow.
So now by saying that,
Wow.
if you turn your entire fan base off,
Wow.
when you do decide to drop your album, if you do, if they say, "Nah, we ain't rocking with it no more, we ain't buying it," like it's something that it's like I learned when you emotional, when you angry, don't reply to an email, don't reply to nothing. You better off just walking away from the computer, putting your phone down, and letting it calm before you hit them keys and hit that send button. Because you know, as a
Can't take them
celebrity,
back. Yeah.
once it hits, I don't care how fast you delete it.
Yeah.
Somebody
It's out
done
there.
caught it.
Yep. Screen saved it to the file.
I don't know how fast. I don't know how they catch it so fast, but you can tweet it and delete it 10 seconds later, and it'll be
Absolutely.
caught by somebody out of a blog. And now you got to
Like we
go.
did.
Yeah, now you got to go figure out and try to. Your PR people gonna be like, look, how do we recover from this? She told a fan, I hope your mom dies.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Motley. Kevin Motley said ignorant. Itole Du Soleil said, okay, her responses are way off. And let's see what Smooth P got to say.
I think definitely
she wrong?
she handled that wrong. See, first of all, let me say this on her behalf to the fans. So as an artist, she doesn't really have an obligation to you, the fan, to put out music in any certain time span.
We've been waiting for Detox 2 for 20 years.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's different.
And we ain't tweeting Dre talking to him, beefing with him.
Exactly. So now when it comes down to the label, now she has certain obligations, I'm sure, with the label that she has to put out whatever within whatever time, whatever contract she signed. But to the actual fan, she doesn't owe you no timeline. And for the fans to say what they're saying, Cardi was putting out so much shit at one point, like it was like nonstop, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. She now has a child, so her life has changed some. Her priorities aren't always okay. I gotta be in the studio every night, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, putting out these songs. Cause now she has a child to look after. So her work schedule is not gonna be the same. But I will say that Cardi's responses shows that Cardi is still young, because she's still very young, and she's still in that age bracket where they sensitive and they feel like they gotta lash back out. Like you said, her publicist or somebody should have got ahead of that before it got to any. Like definitely telling a fan mother to die. Like
Right.
I'm rocking with you, but I'm not going with she's young anymore.
Yeah, and I'm
She
gonna
is,
read some comments.
She's damn near 30. I'm not giving young.
Okay. Yeah. I can't rock with that either.
Like, I agree with everything else you said, but the young part, I'm not giving her a pass on the young.
Right. Felicia said, I'm not mad at her. What's up, Fee? She said, when you come strong, you get it. And then Felicia says, social media is out of control. Facts. Kevin Motley says she's going to reap what she sows. Karma is a bitch. Felicia said, I think she has 2 kids. Yeah, and here's my whole thing. Here's my whole thing, right? So when she came out and said, I hope your moms die.
Yeah,
that was way over the line.
Right. Crossing the line. You got to understand how big your fan base is.
Yeah.
I think on Instagram, she probably had way more than 20 million
So probably
or more.
around there, yeah.
Probably more.
Yeah.
Twitter, probably the same amount. But the crazy thing is that there are people that hold on to everything you say.
And
When you break down the word fan, it really means fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you got fanatical fans, and you don't know how this person might take it. She said she hope my mom dies.
Exactly.
Right? And then the other one you call ugly B.
Yeah.
And then, my thing is that everything does not warrant a response. Everything just don't warrant a response, especially if you're an entertainer and you're a celebrity and you know what you sign up for, right? And now in the world of social media, and it's different. Before we had social media or whatever like that, the way you responding, you have to go on a fan's website or whatever the case may be, and people used to send fan letters and all of that.
Yeah.
There's none of that no more, basically, right? So social media, everything is out there at your disposal. You cannot get rid of it. You can't delete it, whatever. So what you say sticks, right? So you got to remember that. But you sign up for this. So if I decide I want to be a superstar, a celebrity, an actor, a singer, a musician, or whatever the case may be, I know what comes along with the territory. You cannot have a thin skin in this business, period.
No.
You cannot have thin skin in this business. And, there should have been people kind of monitoring Cardi saying, yo, don't do that. Stop.
Well,
right
see,
there.
But that's the
Don't
problem.
say that.
I was just about
Having social media and your cell phone in your hand when you ain't got somebody around you.
You
all the
took the
time.
words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that is the gift and the curse of social media. When somebody comes, let's take it back to our former jackass president. You know what I'm saying? Of all the people, of the biggest celebrity, if you want to call him that, because pretty much that's what he was, just a celebrity. But so just think of out of all the people on the planet, how he used to abuse social media, calling people crazy stuff. Like so. It goes like Jeff said. If you don't have somebody else actually controlling, that's a problem that a lot of these people. So there are some celebrities that really have nothing to do with their social media. They hire people to do all that stuff. 'Cause I know K. Michelle said that before. That I forgot whatever account she never was on it. But she's like, I'm letting y'all know I'm actually on this account now. And she's like, and I'll cuss you bees out. You know what I'm saying? But that's their mentality. Like you said, you can't have thin skin. You gotta have thick skin.
See, I was all with Cardi when she said, "Look, like I didn't say." She said, "I never said I was going to the Grammys. I got kids, this and that." She said, like she don't owe
nobody anything.
She could have said a lot of the same things, just not made it seem like it was a personal attack towards an individual fan.
Yeah,
and fans got to stop thinking like these artists owe them anything. Like they're humans as well. Like they give you their artwork for you to appreciate, but just because they say something's coming out, they don't owe you. Like, just appreciate what they give.
Right.
Listen to it and wait for the new stuff to come out. I understand you're disappointed because you want to listen to when you're that much in love with the artist you want to support, but look
that's
at
what
it from all sides of the coin.
But that's what makes it the craziest on both sides. So here this is people who saying, "Hey, I love you so much. I need you to give me more music, bitch." That's kind of like they're saying. And she on the other hand saying, "Hey, I'm glad you guys like my music, but F you." So it's like it's a dumb paradigm.
Well, here's the thing, and Felicia said they do not sign up for this mess, but actually they do. They do.
Absolutely, yes, they do.
They do.
Yes, you do.
Once you're in the public eye,
you signed up for.
You
that.
open yourself up for scrutiny.
Yep.
To be ridiculed.
Yep.
To be admired.
Yep.
To be disliked. To be liked.
Everything. All the above.
And think about it. All of it.
Yep.
All of that comes with the territory.
Yep.
Everybody is not going to like what you do.
Nope.
Somebody's always going to have something to say,
especially
with social media. So my thing is, you got to brush it off. So just like Paula Patton is this sweet girl. So when I posted up the thing about Paula Patton and her chicken recipe, right? And everybody was coming at Paula Patton over her chicken, how she made chicken. That wasn't the black way to make chicken. She didn't wash chicken enough. She didn't. She put seasoning on the chicken after she put it in the grease.
Well, she put it, exactly.
Yeah, she put
the grease.
She put the chicken in the grease and then put seasoning on it.
Yeah.
And people was wilding out on social media, right? So the way she responded to it, I'm thinking she was going to snap. I'm thinking Paula Patton, sweet as she is, she may snap. This was her mother's recipe.
Yep.
So now she came back real sweet.
Yep.
Real listen. You don't like the way. I cook chicken, try it your way, or do it another way, or blah, blah, blah. And she was real smooth in the way she came back at that.
Absolutely.
She could have said something nasty. She could have said something harsh. She could have went in. But she handled that because she knows she has a fan base. She knows people are opinionated. And she also knows she signed up for it.
The funny part about it is people dissing it without even trying it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try the recipe though.
I'm saying, but you ain't. But if you do season oil when you cook, the oil is gonna cook into your food, so you will get some flavoring in there. I don't know whether this way works, but you can't say that it won't get seasoned that way because you have infused oils that if you fry it, it will get in there. I'm not gonna say it's nasty because I never tried it. I didn't actually watch the whole recipe, but to go at it real hard for it, it's like, okay, if you put out and wash my chicken, you sure did. The KFC you go to wash their chicken?
You right about that, yeah.
Facts. Facts.
And what are you really washing off? I want to know people when you wash off chicken, if you do this a little bit and you try to get the slime off, what are you washing off? Because you ain't washing off the bacteria. Let's just be real about that.
Absolutely not.
That's there. You can wash that mess all you want. Bacteria ain't going nowhere. You only kill it when you cook it.
Honestly, I mean, we all do it as black people wash it, but honestly, they say you shouldn't wash your chicken because you spread, because you could spread
the bacteria around because the water hits and goes in your sink.
Exactly.
And most people keep their clean dishes in a rack next to the sink. So if you do wash your chicken, make sure you clean the area down well with bleach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kevin said facts, but it was a lot of bags. Yeah, she did have a lot of bags, with the chicken. And then Itole said, Du Soleil said, when you season the grease, it adds flavor to the outer coating. Okay. And Lucretia said, this also sounds like the same flack we get for those that are not celebrities. True. And Denise said, what's up, Denise? She said, good for Paula. And let me read this comment.
But then it also goes to somebody who's more seasoned in how to respond to people.
Yeah.
And who probably had like a different team around to be like, look, you ain't got just respond. Like I say, keep a certain way because you got an image to maintain.
Absolutely.
Whereas a lot of us, just because we get money, we still keep that same
hood mentality.
I'm from here, so I gotta respond.
Felicia said you need that vinegar to clean that chicken. And Itole said, if it's the leg, you have to pull the extra hair and wings that be lingering around. And let me go back to
that hair gonna be nasty.
Felicia said, Storm, we go back. You would not allow anyone to talk to you crazy like that. I sure wouldn't, but I also know I can't respond to everything. You know,
exactly.
I've been doing it this show with these guys for X amount of years, and people said some crazy things to us on chat.
Yeah.
Or we got crazy phone calls.
Yeah.
Just people saying some weirdo crazy stuff. Now some of it, you know, you'll be like, whoa, and then some of it you just roll off your shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't think about it.
I've went at a few times.
You can't think about it. You can't attack the world.
No.
You can't fight the world back, right? So it's like that's, you know, just like everybody's attacking Will Smith. Everybody's attacking Jada right now. They can't come at everybody that's attacking them. They just can't. So they have to eventually get on, you know, and make a public statement, whatever that will be pushed out to everybody. You just can't come at everybody that comes at you.
I'll say my best get back though. Then we go on. Remember that one kid who called? He was real disrespectful, and I told him he was going to gangbang his mama after the show. That was probably the best get back because he was really mad after that one. He was hot. It was okay. I just wanted to get under the skin. Show. It's not. I just want to get under the skin though. Like you're not gonna.
I wouldn't even have repeated that, but that's all right.
That's one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest moments.
The views of Smooth P is definitely not the views of Short Fuse and Storm Norm. He was gonna do that to his mama. We wasn't.
Nah.
Had nothing to do with me.
He said, nah.
Or Fuse.
Hey.
But anyway.
I know, young man, if you're listening right now again, you probably was going through some things at that time. So.
I wasn't going through.
You know what I'm saying?
He was going through some things.
He was going through some things, and you attacked him.
Anyway, Felice said we are older. We don't react to all things. Yeah, true. Kevin said, nah, that was the white woman in her that recognized that bag. Yeah, talking about Paula's mom. Felicia said Paula been in the game longer. Yeah, and that's facts. I agree with you. Matter of fact, let me clap it up for that feed because I agree with you 300%. She's been in the game longer than Cardi B. And but everything you can't respond to. So speaking of which, on the same topic, because tonight's topic is basically, are we overly sensitive now? Have we become too sensitive? And with that being said, y'all heard about T.I. So anybody want to explain the T.I. situation? I'm about to pull it up. Anybody got that?
Pete, you got it. You.
I got
my phone.
So basically, T.I. is doing this comedy show. He's at this comedy show, and there's a comedian up there, whatever. And T.I. is saying stuff while she's trying to get her set off, whatever. And basically, she says something about, well, why don't you tell us what really happened with those allegations? So, you know, y'all heard about the allegations that's been against T.I. and Tiny and everything. But she brought that up the comedian brought that up while she was on the stage. Now,
I'm saying that wasn't the first time she brought it up.
Yeah. So was that wrong? Was that wrong for her to bring it up? Because T.I. was kind of, you know, like, you know, telling her to get off the stage or kind of heckling her while she was trying to do her set. So my thing is, you know how it is, man. Somebody push enough buttons, you know, verbally at you, you may come back at them verbally, like really taking a personal jab. And to me, I see it as that's a personal jab. All right, that's like, you know, I'm arguing with you about music, I'm getting the best of you in an argument about music, and then you go something, well, that's why your son says such and such and such and such. I'm like, what did my son have to do with what we're doing, our banter about music? You just went totally left field, and you attacked me personally.
Well, let me say this. So why was T.I. up there in the first place? So sit down and enjoy the comedy show like everybody else.
He was one of the comedians there that night. He was a comedian.
It doesn't matter. See, this is what I'm saying. So, this is another thing too about people trying to break into other, entertainers and whatever field is it, whether it's sports or whatever, trying to break into other fields. Stay in your lane. G.I., you're a rapper. You're a man who likes to use big words. You like to read a thesaurus and try to, decipher what these words mean and put them in sentences. Keep doing that. But now you want to be a comedian. So this isn't the first incident that he's had in his comedic debut. I forgot who he was with. He was doing a show. I forgot who the headliner was. Everybody went. The headliner had went and everything. And then T.I. decides that he was going to go on stage after the headliner. And the headliner came at him like, yo, like, what the F is this guy doing? Like, I just did my set. Why is he on stage? And that goes to show that, one, he doesn't know the the scheme of how it's supposed to work. He's trying to break into another thing.
He knows.
But still, so that it makes it worse then. But my thing is, so you can't try to be a comedian, but then be sensitive when people want to say jokes about you or your family. That is your job. Your job is to joke about things. And if you're going to be sensitive, stay home.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sensitive about jokes about him and his family.
Yeah,
you joke about that, but you joke about me with some sexual assault allegations,
some rape
that wasn't being there.
Rape allegations.
I'm gonna react too.
Yeah, I'm gonna react. I'm gonna react too. See, that's
you can talk about me, my looks, my wife's
personal.
looks, whatever you want. That's fun. We can laugh about that.
That's personal. I think personal attacks like that should be off. Now think about it. It was a personal attack, but Bill Cosby wasn't there. Y'all gotta remember what ignited all these charges up against Bill Cosby. It was a comedian. And people forget that. It was a comedian talking about how Bill liked the drug women and roofies and stuff like that. That sparked the whole thing, which caused for investigations, which caused for this. It was a black comedian. Because he took a personal jab at Bill over something he heard, and that was rumored at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain things I do feel, even in the comedy world, should be off limits. Like, okay, we can go here, but when you talk about, an allegation that something I'm dealing with in the court system and this and this and that, and something as serious as rape or whatever like that, I don't think we should poke fun at it, or leave that off the table. But T.I. took offense, and let me see if I got the clip. I'm gonna run the clip for y'all. Yeah, I got the clip.
You see,
Hold on, we can go to the first one.
you see where the shit got twisted. Never called you out your name, never called you a bitch.
He comes, he does like 30 minutes. Now, after he gets off stage, I'm going to the next shit. I'm hosting. I'm talking about marriage and shit. He keeps cutting me off, telling me to shut the fuck up, calling me all kind of bitches, heckling me. So I'm like, all right, come on, stop playing with me. Like, it's crazy. You keep going, and I can't say nothing to you. He then starts yelling about how I need to take my wig off multiple times. Take your wig off right now. Cutting me off. Take your wig off right now. Because a lot of y'all are saying I took a cheap shot. This nigga was literally going on and on harassing me. I don't know why my eyes turn hazel. That shit is really ugly. But anyway, I said, I'll take my wig off when you speak on the allegations. Nobody was tight except for him. Nobody ever called him a rapist. I responded to him telling me in a room full of people to rip my wig off and made a joke just like he did. So if you got a problem with it, not mine. So I'm.
All right. So,
did you have it?
What?
What do you mean? What? Like I said. So why, in the first place, did he put himself in that position? Why was he?
He said.
But it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is,
Well, no, you asked him why he put himself there. So if he's there and she says another joke about it, then he took it a certain way. I mean, so everything is going to be. She's going to have one side. He's going to have another side. Nobody knows what really set it all off.
But what I'm saying, if he did all the things that she said, so if I'm hosting an event and you keep cutting me, like I said, it's going to get to a point that, I am, okay, I'm a comedian, so I'm going to, you want to keep being funny? Ha, I got something for you. Let's laugh about this. How about X, Y, Z? Oh, that ain't funny, huh? Neither's all the shit that you're doing right now either. It's not funny. So you can't do this. I never understand it. I never understand the bully who wants to pick on somebody, but then get mad when somebody clocks him over the head. Yo, why you do that to me? And, I was just you were bullying somebody else, and somebody decided they wasn't gonna take your shit no more, and they clocked you over your head. But now you mad and you upset and you looking for sympathy because the bully now just got bullied and doesn't like it. Man, go sit down, T.I. Go look up some more big words. Like, sit down, dude.
All right, Lucretia said there's a time and place for everything. As an entertainer, it's important to respect other artists' talents and crafts. Itole said, I go to comedy shows, and although the comedian is funny, I don't laugh at all of their jokes. Everything isn't funny. And again, I get that, and especially now, life for comedians is going to be totally different after this whole Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. All right, so we know that now. You know what I'm saying? We know that now. It's either going to really come to a head. We're going to hear more stories. There's going to be more stories we're going to hear after this. All right, where somebody can't take a joke. And when people just don't think something is funny, and then when people going to feel like they're personally being attacked, it's going to get worse now. And I think you're going to see lawsuits come out of it. You're going to see some physical violence come out of it. These things may happen. This set a new precedence now for telling jokes.
But listen, I'll say it one more time, and probably it won't be the last time I say it, but last time I say it tonight. If you are sensitive about anything, about you, your relationships, your job, whatever, don't go to a comedy show. And definitely don't go to a comedy show and sit up front. If you're gonna go to a comedy show, make sure it's a big room, and you can sit way in the back by the door. If you don't want a comedian to maybe say something about you, because that is their job. Their job is to survey the room, and even though they come up there with a set ready, their job is to survey the room, and they're picking up some new jokes while they're there. You best to believe it.
Yeah, I feel you, but there's a certain line that they shouldn't cross.
I hear you,
because they don't just get a free pass to joke about everything.
Now let's talk about somebody taking something negative and turning it into a positive, right? So y'all saw the clip of the female being attacked or whatever. Dude jumped out the car and came at the female. I guess he took her pocketbook or whatever like that. So there's a clip that's been going around.
The grandmother.
It's a grandmother.
It's an old
grandmother,
which is crazy.
All right, so let me run this clip.
Cowards.
Real quick.
Listen to if you can hear the audio. Listen to what he was saying too.
All right, let me run it right now. Can't get the audio. Hold on, let me get it for y'all. Oh, I can't get the audio now.
Won't you click that or no?
Nah, it's live.
Felicia said you got the money.
Oh, there we go.
Somebody said she got the money, right? That what you said? Oh, wow. So that was a setup.
Yeah, here we go. We got it.
Yeah! You don't pay! Oh! Pay! I have the money! Felicia said you got the money. I swear! It's in there! It's in there! How many?
So now, all right. So it says, let me go back to the headline.
Tanisha said you got the money. Wow.
All right. So basically, it says Houston rapper Trey the Truth helps elderly woman who was robbed at gunpoint in her front yard. So let me, while we're looking at that, let's read. What did he do?
Houston-based rapper Trey the Truth expressed concern and disapproval after a woman was robbed at gunpoint outside her own home. The woman was mugged on her front porch in southwest Houston, and the incident was captured on her security camera. Houston police say Tanya Rogers was coming home from work early in the morning when a black car pulled up. The camera shows someone jumping out, grabbing Rogers' belongings. The suspect had a gun and demanded Rogers' money. She threw everything at the suspect, but the suspect still searched Rogers' pockets before taking her purse and running back to the vehicle. Rogers went and purchased a gun immediately after the attack. On his Instagram, Trey took a picture with Rogers saying, "I made it to her. I made sure she know the real ones don't stand by or prove what happened to her," and also blessed her. In addition, the rapper shared a GoFundMe to assist the victim.
Yo, shout out. What's his name?
Trey the Truth.
Trey the Truth. Shout out to Trey the Truth.
He's always involved in a lot of, especially a lot of activism and going out and helping a lot of people. Not just in Houston either. He goes around.
Yeah, facts. I mean, come on, man. That's a real sucker move, man.
Somebody set her up. And they need to look at whoever that Tanisha is or whatever name.
Definitely set her up.
Whatever name he said. Somebody, she needs to know somebody in her life with that name.
Yeah.
Tanisha said you got the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they threw a name out there. Tanisha said you got the money, so they need to check Tanisha, whoever Tanisha is. But shout out to Trey the Truth. They looked out for her, blessed her with some dollars, set up the GoFundMe account, and then came at defense. So we can't say there are not people out there trying to protect black women. So clap it up for Trey the Truth.
Yo, yeah. I don't know what to really say about it. Like stuff like that, man. Just like
facts.
I'm redder than my sweatshirt right now.
Terry said, and don't wear bright clothing. And Terry said he's a coward. Yeah, facts, Terry.
Man, beyond a coward.
That's just a coward move. Period.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
August Alsina got a new song out.
Yeah,
called "Shake the World." He's addressing his relationship with Jada again.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He's about to.
I heard I was canceled. Well, let's speak on that. Red dot got my back. I became a target, and I'm flawed, but flawless. That's what make me August. But not all fans was trying to hear the lyrics. One fan criticized Alsina for coming off as a victim and put other people's business in the open. Boy, that song trash. This is a bad look. You're not a victim in this. You decided to sleep with another man's wife. And now that it's time to reap, you want to put other people's business out there instead of admitting that wasn't P and owning yours.
He's supposed to be doing a telltale book about it, too.
Who's really going to buy it, man? A lot of people, just like me, I'm tired of the whole saga, the Will, Jada, August saga. To me, if he think this is going to spark his career, bruh.
He had some good songs, too. I don't know.
I can't remember one of them.
He had some nice songs.
Somebody put an August Alsina song in the chat. The name of it.
If he's a smart young man, he'll run and stay as far away from all this stuff as possible. Does he not see Will Smith? Do you want to be Will Smith Part 2? Like, run, dude. Run as far and as fast as you can. That woman is toxic. Get the hell away from her.
You know Jada?
I don't need to know her.
I don't know Jada personally, so I can't say she's toxic.
I can't say it. I don't need to know her. I know toxic. I could see toxic traits, and she definitely has them.
Will not a victim.
I love this shit.
I'm not saying
you only
he
could
is a victim.
You only could do what somebody allows you. What you know what I'm saying? You only could accept what you allow to happen to you.
But also,
to me, I don't see him as a victim.
I didn't say he was a victim because he's just a dummy too. But also, you only allow people, like you said, to do things to you so many times. Like you said, if somebody is toxic and they're doing toxic things, you get the hell away from them. You don't just keep on, pacifying it, and that's why it keeps happening to you because you keep pacifying it. and telling her that it's okay to keep doing these things to me. It's okay to keep making me look like a fool out here in the streets. It's okay to to tell people, I ain't satisfying you. That's why you getting these other dudes. It's okay. He's a jackass.
He said that I ain't satisfying you.
No, she said that on the Red Table Talks
that he wasn't satisfying
her husband doesn't satisfy her.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yes.
Mal put up a song. Shout out to Mal.
It's like I love this shit. He got a song called "No Love" with Nicki Minaj. He had a few songs that was alright. I ain't saying he was like superstar, but he had some decent songs.
Mal posted August Alsina and Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah, that was when the first thing came out.
The entanglement. After she said entanglement, he made a song about it.
Grand G said, Grand G, what's up, G? Said August was hot for a minute a few years ago. And Grand G said, you'd be surprised. Capitalism is an MF. Yeah, facts. Listen, man, God bless him. Now let's go on to real quick. So you heard Ye is pulling out of Coachella.
Yeah.
So it was Ye's decision to not want to be involved with Coachella because he wants to go get his life right.
Yeah, I heard.
So he pulled out.
Yeah.
So in his place, they said they're going to replace him with The Weeknd.
Wow.
Right? And The Weeknd, and I had this argument with somebody that The Weeknd is big. He's not Kanye big.
No, they ain't giving him that.
So The Weeknd basically asked for this. This is how it went down with The Weeknd. Let me pull it up for y'all so I can get this for y'all. So The Weeknd demands Kanye's $8.5 million Coachella paycheck and threatens to pull out. See, they were going to pay. Yeah, they were going to pay The Weeknd. I mean Kanye, $8.5 million. So they was going to pay him $8 million for performing, and then $500,000 for production costs. So it was $8 million for performing, and then $500,000 for production costs. And The Weeknd wants the same thing. He feels as though if I'm replacing Kanye,
that boy a fool,
because Kanye decided he didn't want to do it, then I want the same paycheck.
When is Coachella?
I'm not even sure when Coachella is.
Because depending on when it is and how fast you can get another artist, I'm asking for 10.
Yeah,
you need somebody to fill a spot.
So
if you don't give me, I wasn't on the roster already.
Right.
So, well,
right.
I don't need here. You need me. So I ain't mad at him for asking for 8.5.
Right. So the Coachella organizers, allegedly tried to stiff The Weeknd.
They trying to pay him what he worth. He ain't worth 8.5.
Well, that's what you.
I wouldn't have gave it to him either.
I mean, you ain't got to, but you need somebody. So I'm not going to ask for one. Shit, you the one need somebody. I wasn't on the list already. I'd have been home for Coachella if
April 17th and April 24th.
So next week. Cool. Go get somebody who has his gate in.
So they just wanted to give The Weeknd a few million. So Coachella's festival through AEG Live wanted to hold on to Kanye's money and pay The Weeknd far less, just a few million. The festival would have pocketed the rest. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Listen,
they ain't giving him. He ain't getting 8.5,
which is cool.
He ain't getting 8.5.
It's cool. He wasn't getting that anyway because he wasn't on the list.
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm asking for it too.
Well, I hear people. You got a handful of people saying, "Well, forget Kanye. The Weeknd's a better artist anyway."
What?
Blah blah blah. And
Weeknd
then
got a cult following.
And then
are they high?
You get the people
Weeknd got a cult following
that know music and history, saying like Kanye's catalog compared to the Weeknd's catalog. Kanye's catalog is monster.
Oh yeah,
is huge. You can't front on that. And see, stop confusing somebody's personal life with who they are artistically and musically. Kanye's a beast musically and as an artist.
And has been.
So, okay, so he's going through some personal stuff. He's making rants, this, that, whatever, over Pete Davidson and Kim and all of that, whatever. But it has nothing to do when that man gets on stage and does what he does, and we're hearing all those hits that he had throughout the years. Has nothing to do with it at all. So you can't compare the two.
I will say that I think I'm seeing some growth already, and I think he really wants to try to get himself together, because I don't know if you guys seen the picture of Pete Davidson and his daughter drive around in a little pink go-kart in their gated community, and the daughter is actually sitting on his lap driving the go-kart. And I know the old Kanye would have flipped out seeing that. So, and I'm sure he's seen it because all over social media, and they've been talking about it. So the fact that there hasn't been a rant about that means,
Right.
he's going in the right direction.
Ingrid said, I thought he pulled out because he wanted Billie Eilish to apologize to Travis Scott. And that probably was one of the reasons. But, he announced himself that he needs to get himself together, whatever like that. The timing of Coachella doesn't fit his healing time that he feels he needs. So I mean, it could be both. It could be both. But the whole thing is like The Weeknd, bruh.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front.
Knock it off.
I'm not The Weeknd, so who knows? But if they was paying me $3 million for 2 days, and I'm doing like a half-hour performance.
I think maybe more than a half hour.
I'm good with that. Some of these performances they'll be like
Kanye wasn't
hour.
gonna be a half hour.
No, Kanye probably would have been like.
So if they want him to fill that spot, then
shoot, The Weeknd is not that popular with our generation or certain classes or a certain class of us. Check his stats. He does super. No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying you even got some of the younger generation today that love Kanye. Some of the younger generation today love Kanye, bro. Just like they love The Weeknd. So with
the same.
with
But
Kanye,
I'm not saying
you
he's
got
a small
our
artist,
generation all the way to
he's not
today's
Kanye.
generation.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I'm saying it's the same. Like you said, I'm not saying that he's a small artist, but he's not a Kanye West.
No,
He's
nobody
not.
never said he's a small artist.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I like The Weeknd too. But
Yeah.
8.5 million, I don't know. Is he going to get that? I don't know.
He not.
They may be able to find somebody else to take less. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Find somebody who need money.
And that's the
Because
thing.
if I ain't,
Kanye don't need that.
Because if I ain't pressed, then I'm asking for 8.5 too. I wouldn't.
If you
I
ain't
wasn't
pressed, right.
planning on being here.
Yeah.
You need me to cover this spot. And you pay me what you're gonna pay him because you got the money. So don't tell me you're gonna give me 3 and I'm gonna pocket the rest. Because if you was a DJ and you had something coming up and they say, "Yo, Nora, they paying Smooth.
Last minute,
they
yeah,
paying
you're
Smooth
right.
25,000 DJ's party. But yo, he backed out. Can you cover me next weekend? But I'm only gonna give you 10.
Hey, listen.
So are you gonna ask for 25? Yo, you already got the budget for 25.
Yeah, that's true.
So you need me. You need a DJ.
Yeah.
I don't need the money. So either you pay me what I'm worth, or I'm cool.
Listen, I've been in situations like that.
But
So,
when you're in a position to negotiate that much, The Weeknd, like he might not be pressed for money. He want what he feel he got. If he don't get it, then oh well, I'm cool. I'll sit in my home and smoke a hookah and make some music.
yeah. Grand G said that was just info. Not saying you guys were saying that. Yeah, no. No, I get it. And it makes for conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying if The Weeknd can get 8.5, bro, go for it.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Go for it. You know what I'm saying?
All
But
they can say is no.
it's going to be a rough uphill battle. I'm just saying. Let's go on. So, Tory Lanez, he's out of jail now. He's out of jail, and he was what they had him for violating probation. He violated probation with Megan Thee Stallion. He's supposed to stay X amount feet away from her or whatever. And I think they was at this. He came to the same function she was at or something like that, or show or something like that. So he violated. So they locked him up. But he came out, whatever. And a lot of people still coming at him for that whole situation.
Yeah, that was some sucker. That was some sucker.
Well, he's still denying it. And there's more facts, coming out about that situation too. Now they trying to say that wasn't his prints on the gun, So again, who knows?
Megan looking right too, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, she looking good. She looking good.
Woo.
Megan is working out.
Absolutely.
She is truly a stallion.
Absolutely.
She lived up to her name.
She lived up to her name.
$350,000 to get out.
$350,000 was the bell. You clapping it up for the bell or Megan?
That was for Megan.
That's for Megan.
Yeah.
All right. That clap was for Megan.
That was for
not,
Megan.
not the bell.
Yeah,
ring.
not the bell.
So you said 350,000.
Yeah.
Wow. And somebody he bailed himself out. Well,
They said a bail bondsman.
Bail bondsman.
Yeah.
So what's that? 10% of that?
Yeah, they said prosecutors they wanted the bail to be revoked in an alternative that it would be increased to $5 million.
Oh wow.
So 10% of 350 is 3,500.
35,000.
35,000. I mean, excuse me, 35,000.
If you put up 350,000, then maybe it's 3.5 million. That's 10%, right?
Sheesh.
Oh, you said he paid. Oh, he paid.
Oh, he paid.
The
The
bail was set at $350,000.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. So yes, that makes sense then.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy for violating a restraining order.
It's a
Well,
violent
probation.
act.
Why is it that high? Because he's a celebrity.
Yep.
It's a violent act. He shot somebody, accused of shooting somebody.
Yeah.
In what state was that in?
Were they in California?
I don't know. I
I don't know where they were. No, they had to be in California because they left one of the Kardashians' party.
Oh really? Oh wow.
So here's the latest on
There
him.
you go. Don't go to Kardashian party.
So, they've been coming at Tory for his bald spot in his head. So he made a comment. I'm like, nah, everybody's going to be talking about this now. He said, I'm fully aware of the bald spot in the back of my head, guys. I rap about it all the time. It's alopecia. What's the big deal? Everybody's making little jabs.
Everybody's gonna have alopecia. Now.
Yeah, everybody's making little jabs and everything. But, damn, that's a lot, man. 350,000.
Yeah. Well, the 3.5 is more.
If you got it, you got it.
They say it ain't tricking if you got it right.
Yeah.
I say
Facts.
it is tricking.
Facts. Let's see. Itole said, well, it's public fact that Jada has alopecia, and Chris Rock had knowledge of that fact.
Oh.
He called her out on purpose because of Will Smith's epic night.
How do people
Maybe
know that?
that was a setup too. I don't know, man.
How do people know that Chris Rock knew she had alopecia?
Yeah, because I heard, there's been reports that his friend said she had no clue. I mean, that he had no clue.
Everybody like, oh, well, she said it. Everybody should know. I didn't know.
I didn't know shit else.
So why should everybody know?
But I don't pay attention. I don't listen to them.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it was malicious at all. I believe he had no clue. She was bald, and he made a G.I. Jane. And the crazy part I said about G.I. Jane just came on the day before.
Did it?
And yes, it did. And he probably watched it like I did. And that's probably why that popped up in his head, because he probably watched G.I. Jane the day before.
You think?
I'm serious. And that's the first thing that came to mind when that happened. I was like, G.I. Jane was just on. Yes, I just was watching. So that's why he said he ain't do no research. Oh, she got alopecia, and if she didn't, I'm gonna say G.I. Jane 2. I'm gonna get her. Like, come on.
Did you see the meme where they played it with the music?
Yeah, I'm tired of the meme.
Yes,
Well,
like,
yeah, I'm
they
sick.
made like a little Soul Train line, and we'll walk by.
oh, yes, actually, I did see that.
That's the one that made me laugh. But then I was like, I'm tired of hearing
actually
about it.
Did see that? I'm like, these fools are crazy. The internet,
one made me laugh.
internet always wins.
But other than that, I'm like, yeah, I'm just so sick of hearing about this mess.
So then you got Joe Buttons. He catching backlash. He catching a lot of backlash because he said he hates BTS.
What's BTS?
BTS is a group. Wow. Come on. Did you really say that?
What are they? A rap group?
It's a Korean singing group, like New Edition.
Oh,
I didn't know who the hell.
They winning Grammys and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
word?
really? Oh, wow. I didn't know who the hell BTS
Yeah, he
was
said he
either.
hates BTS. Wow.
He says I don't want to see a Korean in sync.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I saw the link. I thought he meant BTS like behind the scenes.
No, man. BTS is a group.
I thought he meant behind the scenes videos, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of watching behind the scenes videos too.
Oh, that's funny. I love it.
Listen,
Wow.
I mean, it's a new era.
That K-pop is huge.
Younger generation. BTS is like a, like how NSYNC was, how
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys was.
Because it's that K-pop, that whole
Yeah,
music genre is huge.
and they're huge, man. They are like super rock stars. But Joe Budden said he don't like it.
Wait till that K-pop fan base start attacking Joe.
Yeah,
He-
He ain't gonna care.
Nah, they the ones that
Nice.
went after they huge. They when they go mob after people, Joe gonna wish he ain't saying it about them.
yeah. I don't know. You like BTS?
I love behind the scenes when I see how they made videos.
Oh, Felicia said they were both wrong. Talking about Chris and Will, but who cares? Yeah.
I don't think Chris.
Grand G said, "I'm ashamed, P. You're a DJ. BTS is the biggest thing going right
Yeah,
now.
all right.
They are the biggest thing going right now.
Okay.
You know he's playing it in the
They're
shop.
super huge.
Okay.
You
play you playing them at your gigs, G? Okay.
I got a folder with them. I got a folder with BTS.
Oh, Jesus.
You wanna know why? Because somebody may ask for it.
Okay.
So, come on, man. I told you, real DJs got it all, bro. You already know. Come on.
I hear you.
Felicia said I have to Google BTS. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna be honest. You know who put me up on BTS? Sandy. Sandy put me up because she got nieces.
Well, Sandy's the real DJ then.
She got nieces. No, once she put me up on it and told me about it, what I did was get their songs and make a folder. That's what DJs do, bro.
He
That's
called
what
him
we
the
do.
knockoff version of the Asian knockoff version of NSYNC. What is wrong with him?
Yeah.
You know he don't care.
I know they big, and I know it's China, which is not China.
Greg,
but I
you
don't
said I
wanna
have
see
sweet
it.
16s all the time.
I don't want to see Korean synced.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's a huge genre. If you'd have said K-pop, I would have understood that that's what they were.
All right, listen. Yes. Yeah, Sandy put me up on it. So listen, tomorrow is the premiere of BET's American Gangster, Trap Queens, Season 3. What I like about the show, and I interviewed one of the stars of Season 3, Miss Chantel Green, today. I interviewed her today and everything. What I like about this, because it shows women that we're in the streets doing criminal activity to survive, and once they had their confrontations with the law, how they changed their whole life around and are doing positive things in the community, and now have successful businesses and giving back to the community and everything. So I love the spin of that show, and I think the person that produces that show is Judge Mathis.
Oh, does he?
Judge
Really?
Mathis is one of
Nice.
the producers of that show, and it's on BET, because when you hear American Gangsters, Trap Queens, you thinking it's going to be this, that, hood, this, that, whatever. But it shows you the start, of how somebody got into criminal activity, and then when they got that rude awakening, and then when they changed their life for the better and everything. So tomorrow the season starts. Shout out to Chantel Green.
Season 3.
Season 3 starts. Shout out to Chantel Green. She is one of the stories that is being featured. It's going to be tomorrow on BET Plus, but it's also going to be shown too on BET Television. Whatever. BET Plus gets a lot of the stuff first, and that's the app, and then it goes right into the BET rotation and everything. So shout out to Miss Chantel Green. She drove all the way from Florida for our interview here with BKS1 Radio.
Yes,
salute, clap that up.
Definitely.
And here is the trailer from BET. Here's the trailer.
I envision myself not being poor by any means necessary.
Everything I touch turned to gold. They got guns to my head. How am I gonna get out of this?
Yeah. Get the money,
I knew I wanted the glitz and the glamour. Working was just not even an option.
I could shape a butt like none other. That was my canvas, and boy, could I paint. Yeah. All these boys.
I'm 21 with this empire.
Tanya stepped right up into the CEO position.
I was selling pills. We started seeing over 100 patients a day.
She was making big money. I found a hustle where I don't have to show my face.
Under a fake identity, you can hide from the feds.
Karen, Kira, TT.
It was a rush. I had every Benz off the showroom floor.
If I wanted it, I didn't care how much it cost, I bought it.
Wake up, let's get it.
Hustling was it. That is what I wanted to do.
I thought about how that money came, and I just wanted more. You forget about everybody else.
Everything was on me. And I do regret it.
Bring it all back, yeah. Take it all back.
Let's clap it up. Also narrated by Little Kim. Little Kim narrates the new season And again, shout out to Chantel Green, man. Listen, if you missed the interview we had with her today, it's on my page. It's also on BCast on Radio TV on YouTube. She was dropping some jewels. Very proud of her. Now she was not too long ago. She was just in Essence magazine, and she was also featured in Forbes magazine. And she owns a company now called Nurses R Us. She takes care and they give health care to the elderly and everything. And it's one of the biggest businesses out in Maryland. Nurses R Us. So again, man, you know, I love these rags to riches stories and everything. We actually were invited to the premiere party this Friday, but it's Sandy's birthday in a half an hour. Happy birthday, Sandy. It's my wife's birthday. Yes, so 12 midnight is her birthday, and so this week, you know, I'll probably be out and about with her. She's going out with the ladies Friday, so maybe I should step to the premiere party of American Gangsters, Trap Queens, the Chantel Green story. So y'all look out for that. And again, shout out to everybody, man, on the check-in, man. We got a lot of things coming up. Shout out to Denise, Felicia. They're showing Sandy some love. Lucretia said a very good show.
Thank you.
And yes, Felicia said I love them, Trap Queens. And Felicia said I saw some of it last night, I thought. And then Grand G was talking about K-pop. K-pop is not new. Been rocking BTS for a few years now. Yeah, they've been out for a minute. Again, I want to thank everybody, man, for you know, checking us out tonight, live in the Cipher. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week and everything for another edition of the Live in the Cipher show. Yeah. More great things to come on BCast. We got new shows starting in May and everything. Brand new show with relationship coach Sadie. She's coming back and doing her thing again, and a few more new shows. And yes, the music element to Live in the Cipher will be coming back soon. And there's a lot of new things that's happening at BKS. I said BTS. Damn it, I didn't say BTS.
They done brought you in? You the new member?
K-pop is on my head now, on my brain now. Thanks a lot, Glenn Grant D.
He gonna get that tattoo right on his forehead.
Good night, peace and blessings.
Good night, y'all.
Listen,
peace.
One love. Remember, this show's never about us.
It's always about you,
because you are
the next best kept secret.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Yes. Hey, Sheila Jeffers. Yes, you shared a day with my all-time fave cowboy, Tony Dorsett.
It's my all-time favorite too.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes. Peace and blessings.
Tony's
one love.